guys, and welcome back to some more Hypixel SkyBlock. I'm sorry, I'm once again turning over to the dark side because RCM is just by far the strongest thing in this update. I know last video I was talking about Crimson Armor. Yes, it's absolutely busted, but I did mention that the meta for like everything in the Crimson Isle except Blaze Slayer is Mage. Mage is best for fishing, it's best for Kudra, it's best for mini bosses, it's best for farming all the mobs so you can craft all your items with the million soulbound things there are. Mage is just goated in the Crimson Isle right now, and unfortunately I'm wearing my storm set for the last time ever outside of dungeons because this set has just been done dirty by basic tier aurora armor. Originally people thought this set wasn't gonna be that good because it actually doesn't get more intelligence than storm until you're at like infernal tier or something crazy, which is so hard to get right now. And honestly, Crimson's better to put your S's and
heavy pearls
into, in my opinion, because it's more versatile. You can use it for Slayer and all that kind of stuff. So I just left my aurora at base tier, but as you can see while holding my Hyperion, I have 5,256 mana in storm, but somehow again with base tier aurora I have 5,344 mana. Yeah, this armor set is pretty good, but there's a catch. The only thing that makes this set better than Storm are Breeze and Mana Pool. If your armor does not have those attributes, your armor will not be better than Storm until very, very high tier. If you have Breeze and Mana Pool, these attributes are beyond busted because you can not only have these on the armor pieces, you can also put it on your equipment as well. So I decided to use the Kudra set, which is the Molten set with the Implosion Belt as well, put Glistening on that, which is with the shiny prism reforged stone. But I have Breeze and Mana Pool on all of this, which gives me a ton of mana, and Breeze reduces the mana cost of all of your items, but it stacks with everything. And because I have 8 things with Breeze on it, if I go ahead and use my Hyperion right now, 88 mana. Once you're full Breeze 10, it will cost 30 mana to use an Ultimate Wise Hyperion. Bear in mind, Breeze actually only works if you haven't been damaged in the last 5 seconds. But honestly, with the crazy amount of intelligence that you have in this set anyway, and the fact that Hyperion has such a huge range, you pretty much don't get hit by anything anyway, especially like the mini bosses and these trash mobs around here. So if you're just careful while farming them, you can see you can farm them infinitely pretty much without ever losing Breeze. And Hype only costs 88 mana. I'm pretty sure if I swap over to my G-Drag actually, that'll cost 110 mana, but still you can see I'm just like one-tapping everything here without once getting hit, and Breeze stays active the entire time. It's broken. This armor set is crazy. Mage is kind of fun, especially thanks to the new Fire Veil wand as well. I managed to snag this for like 49 mil with Elite 6 and Ignition 6, which I think is a stupidly cheap price. But I love the way this just looks as well, like casting a huge veil of fire around you that just engulfs everything in it. It actually does really, really nice passive damage. It's kind of useful in Kudra, not massively useful though. It's kind of all right for if you're sitting on a cannon and there's some weak mobs around you. But against the mini bosses, it's really good to use and then swap over to Hyperion because you just stack up a ton of damage. I don't have my Wand of Atonement in my hotbar. That is not a good look, but yeah, this thing's pretty much dead already. I know Crimson's OP and can like one-tap those basically, but so can Mage, okay? It's busted. Let's get some RNG drops today. I would love to get some RNG drops today. In the last few days, I've done 40k Blaze XP, 100k Void Gloom XP, ran like 100 Kudras, and fished for about 5 hours, and I've got a nothing. Not even one Jorbus, not one RNG drop other than Pocket Depressos, but we don't count those. So I'm hoping we get lucky today because I'm spending all this money on all this new gear and my minions and everything, and I'm seeing nothing back. Blaze Slayer is kind of lame actually for money. The drops are worth nothing. It's so sad. It's just not fair. He has like no magic resistance because usually he's just bouncing around the entire gap, but because he stays still when you're under the platform, you can just annihilate him. Roll the dice, you rat. Oh, we doing this again? We'll do our daily roll. We'll do another daily roll. We'll do another daily roll. We'll do another daily roll. There's no way I just got 3 ones in a row, man. Why did I just spend 24 mil for like plus 100 HP again? This is not it. We need to run some Kudra. This is where we're going to start making our money back because I believe in dropping an Inferno book, okay? Can I show the armor? Like I said, its stats are not anywhere near Storm's. You saw the chest plate only gives me 317 int, whereas Storm's gives 455. There is no contest in terms of the amount of intel it gives you, but Mana Pool and Breeze make up for it in ways I could have never imagined. imagine. Seriously. I can't believe with a sheep pet, I can get my Hyperion down to an 88 mana cost. My Plasma Flux will cost me less than 1,000 mana, was that? My Aspect of the Void cost me 13 mana, and I get 5 back from the Sapphire Scroll, so technically that's costing me only 8 mana per. So yeah, everything is just insane with Breeze. And like I said, full Breeze 10, all of your mana costs get reduced by 80%. That's nutty. The HP is about the same as Storm. 31k in 7-star Aurora and 35k in Storm. So actually slightly worth. Both sets are, of course, G7, P7. But yeah, it is base tier Aurora. Like, this armor is supposed to suck. Don't get me wrong. This is supposed to absolutely stink. It's literally just the attributes that's carrying this. All right, and let's actually go do some Kudra now. What do I think of Fire Freeze Staff? I don't know. I don't think many of the new mage weapons are that good. I like the Fire Veil Staff. I think the Fire Veil Staff's ace. It's actually really, really nice damage, especially against the mini bosses. It's not too much in Kudra. It does like 400k per second, but just to use it alongside your Hyperion, it costs like no mana, and I have the hotbar slots for it, so why not, you know? I've noticed a lot of the weaker mages using it in the mini bosses, and they actually do pretty well with it, you know? Especially if you can get elite on it. And we get Crimson Chestplate first run. That's a juicer. It's about time I got some money in this damn game. I'm sorry in advance for how expensive Breeze and Mana Pool Aurora armor is gonna become, because before this it was already like 15 mil per piece, because those two attributes, getting them is kind of rare. Yeah, all I can say is good luck. Things should even out when people start doing Kudra more when they release the last 3 tiers, but for the time being, yikes. Where's the one with 50k health? Let's sort that out real quick. Jesus Christ, TNT charges are busted. If you guys aren't using these, by the way, use them. It makes the boss so much faster. As with everything else in this update, they're totally bugged and will hit for about 3 times as much damage as they should. This is what I'm talking about with Breeze. Like, even during the Kudra fight, if you play smart, you can not get hit and still use your Hyperion for super cheap. It's actually absurd. I think it's such a slept on attribute, because most people think, oh, like, you have to not take damage for 5 seconds. But honestly, when using Hyperion, it's a lot more easy than you'd think, and it's just absolutely busted. Because obviously this is where it's going to pay off the most in the higher tiers of Kudra, right? This is super overkill for just killing the mini bosses and the trash mobs around the island. Also, considering I already have 5.4k mana, which, speaking of, I actually just run out of it. What? But yeah, 5.4k mana at the base tier. That's wilding, bro. But yeah, I've already seen some funky stuff, like people spawning in tribe member souls, which has never been done before because of the crazy amount of mana this gives you, and the mana discounts, of course.
Not sure what Hypixel was thinking, but a girl fall in a pool with tentacles remind me of something.
Bless you. It's less about what Hypixel is thinking and more about what you're thinking, my guy. I can comfortably say I have been in the matriarch many a time, and yes, I've thought of it every single time, but that is besides the point. Just because my mind's like that doesn't mean yours has to be too, bro. Stop. Only 10 bill port. You know it, bro. Somebody had to step up, okay? The way Inferno minions work, they want to rinse the absolute top dogs until Gabagool prices are more reasonable so everybody else can start using the minions. But to get that ball rolling, somebody has to take the first step, boys. So I did. Do I regret it? Absolutely. But I've generated 8 vertexes so far. Still praying for an apex at some point. I'm sure it will happen. And then I'll feel justified in my purchase. But for the time being, it's not so hot. Also, I did a big stupid, chat. I can't hide this from you. I thought, oh, I have 6 vertexes. I can't be bothered to wait for another 10. This is gonna take forever. I want the T3 daggers. And I saw that there were like 20 vertexes on the bazaar, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy the last 10 that I need. I had my 6 vertexes in my inventory ready, and I went to insta buy the last 10 vertexes. And do you know what's right next to the buy instantly button? The sell instantly button. The top buy order was less than half of what vertexes are worth, and my mouse slipped when I clicked it, and I accidentally insta sold all 6 of my vertexes for about 60 to 30 million coins each when they were worth 135. So not only have I lost loads of money on the minions as it is, I lost even more in one fell swoop. The bazaar is not my friend with this update, bro. I hate it. We'll contribute. Let's go. I got like 1 hit in. We did 161k damage. We're crazy with it. And we get crimson boots. My throwing is rewarded. Would life regen be good as an attribute? Life regen is incredibly overrated. It is not really that good. It's like okay to have. It's better than like blazing lightning resistance and arachno resistance and all that, but you think 10% natural regen at max level. Rejuvenate 5 does that, and do you ever really notice it? I don't know. I don't think life regen is that good, to be honest, but there's actually not too many good attributes when you look at it. The mage ones are ridiculous. That's why this set is so good, but the rest of them, unless they're like weapon attributes like elite and ignition and stuff like that, kind of not that great. Lots of people seem to think that the higher tiers of Kudra, when they release, will introduce new attribute shards. So if that is the case, I'll just wait till then and fuse the attributes over from the new pieces onto your old pieces, because you can do that in the fusion menu. You just put the piece you want the attributes from on the left, you put your chest plate on the right, and it will keep all the enchants, the reforge, the recom, the gemstones, everything. It will just move the attributes over, which I really like. I'm so glad that's a thing. So don't feel afraid to make a crimson set now and start enchanting it and stuff, because if new attributes do come out, it'll be super easy to swap that over. Wait, my team's dying. We got this. I'm gonna clutch it out with my 1k DPS. Let's go, dude. Wait, was I the only one alive? That's the RNG roll right there. That's what we deserve for the carry, bro. Oh my god. That's the first time I've ever got fully decked out leggings as well. Right as I've shot the price up through the roof. Let me see. Aurora leggings. Breeze mana pull. 100 mil. 50 mil. Yeah, I'll take 50 mil. That's a dub ski. I probably should shoot that dropship, right? I just remembered that's a thing. We ignore that voice crack as well, by the way. No, no, don't make me lose to a dropship. Monka, dude. That was like a split second off of killing us. Also, I'm gonna cope real quick and check up on my minions since we were talking about them at the start of that run. Come on, my babies. Please have something for me. Of course not. I've got a nothing overnight the last 2 nights in a row, and it's breaking me. Refraction. What up, Clunster? It's never a good sign when Mini Clune messages you. Come to your island. Oh, no. The full stop as well. I always feel like I'm in trouble. It's like whenever, like, your dad texts you, and you just get a full stop at the end, and he doesn't mean anything by it. It just looks menacing. Whereabouts are you? Are you messing with my minions? You best be nowhere near my babies, unless you're, like, boosting their magic find by a ton. I'll take that. What is this? You have to complete this challenge. I give you this dice. Another dice? Why can't I escape it? You must roll a 6. It sounds like I don't want to complete this challenge. I'm gonna be real, Mini, but... Well, I could be about to get 100 mil contraband from an admin, or I could be about to get absolutely thoroughly rinsed. I don't like this. Place your bets. I want to see how many rolls you think I can do this in. If it's any more than 15, then we lose. As long as we get under 15 rolls, I've just got contraband from an admin. And that's clickbait. You know what? That's the best we rolled today, considering I got 3 ones in a row earlier on. That's not so hot. Not so hot. 3 rolls, 2 of them have been positive. Right, we're a 50-50 split. That's our 5th roll. And you know what? We're looking really good. We're looking really good. We've only had 1 negative so far. That's our 6th. 7th? Dude, we're actually getting really lucky with this. 8th? What? That's our 10. We've only had 2 negatives. This is like the luckiest unlucky dice ever. Is this the last roll now? I don't like that. Mini, have you not seen what your minions have done to me? Why must you keep doing me like this? I'm gonna go below 10 billion before I get a 6. Oh my god. At long last? What was I at before, chat? I was at 252. I just had 50 mil rinse from him. He says bye-bye exclamation mark. And he logs out. Anyways, chat, I think I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope Aurora prices don't die too hard. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing if you're new around here. And I'll see you all soon. Peace.